Okay, so as many of you guys have probably watched a previous video to this, I'm going to go through it again since I have these two here and I have a moment to go through what everything is. Tablet firmware. This is a special socket, 1.5" with the 13/16 square for bud wheels. Anybody who deals on big trucks knows what those are. Or inner and outer lug nuts. Adapters. That's a 3/4 to 1/2 inch matco adapter. A cheap 3/4 to inch drive adapter with a 1 to 3/4 drive matco adapter into that. Gloves, which I haven't really used in a long time because the company I currently work for gives us gloves. 2 gear wrench, which actually reminds me I didn't bring one of those home. Terminal cleaners. Special socket for forward rear ends. Special socket for forward front ends, dealing with 4-wheel drives. Harbor Freight magnet. A Cornwall light that I just bought, and I fucking love that bitch. It's bright as hell. It's like 650 lumens. And it's micro USB rechargeable. Just bought this off the Cornwall truck yesterday. Is their little BF8 chamber. Pretty good. $32 fucking dollars. Couldn't beat that. Cornwall beanie, which I don't use because it's fucking summertime right now. Matco 12-point 3/8 drive, metric and standard. Matco flip sockets, just regular lug nut sockets. eBay USB charger. Polaroid portable speaker, which is really what I use that portable charger for. Matco twisted flip sockets. Use that a few times. Been very, very handy. This is a gear wrench T70. Anybody that's ever worked on a fucking WRX knows you gotta have one that sends a bitches fucking drain pans. Let me put that socket back here. Gear wrench 1.5" down to 3/8. Matco inch down to 5/16 extra. 3/8 to 1/2 adapter. Titan from Northern Tool stud remover. 3/4 down to I think it's 5/16 shallow Silver Eagles Matco. This long deal right here is a 3/4 drive torque wrench. Company decided to try this. I haven't got to try it yet. Extension cord. The company likes using that for brake cleaner. Mac Daddy is what I call them. It's Matco pry bar. Also Matco 1/2 inch on one end, 3/8 on the other for dealing with transmissions. Typhoon long ass air blower and a 3/4 drive Matco extending ratchet. And some of this is going to get moved around. Like that, I know, is going in that fucking drawer. Metric drawer. The metric wrenches that are missing right there are in my roll cart. Flex heads, which I rarely ever use, a random channel lock branded one. That 8mm is also missing. It's in my roll cart. Extra one of those. Vice grip branded vice grips. Evercraft. Line wrenches. I have a problem with DD15 fuel lines for the injectors with my ratcheting set of crow's feet from Gear Wrench. So I bought that. Line wrenches, gear wrench, stubby, metric gear wrenches. 1.5" down to 1/4 inch gear wrench. Matco 1.25", 1/16", or 1/8", sorry, 1/16", and 7/8 angled. Flex, stubby, gear wrench, by the way. Ratcheting, crow's feet, and line wrenches. This used to be my plier drawer, but right now I have gear wrench snap ring pliers. The little flippy thing and changes in different bits for them. Matco, which these are actually in the wrong fucking drawer. Carbide bits. My big gear wrench deal, an extra cutoff disc. The bent gear wrench pliers, which I think they actually discontinued. A cheap set of snap ring pliers. Harbor Freight Allens. Those two things that came with my master plier set from Gear Wrench, which I don't ever use. A lid popper opener, and the extension / nut driver for a 1/4 inch from Silver Eagle is there, and a GM stretch belt tool. And I've got these, which were from when I worked at Safelite. And cage bolts. We got cage bolts galore. And the other, there was a deal, buy the two and get a chance to win something, so I said fuck it and bought both of those. This is another one. Panel tools. Silver Eagle drills, which was actually a really stupid buy because I've only used them like, I've used that one like twice. Bought that one, got that one free, and I was really just wanted that one. Northern Tool die grinders I've had for years, great service. There's my power probe box. Extractor, left-handed drill bits. Matco inspection cleaner, or whatever you want to call it. For aluminum Matco carbide bit. And then a brace of stuff, batteries, which actually this box is fucking empty. And this is a very special bit, which is fucking absolute awesome. I just got a new one. That bit will cut through a fucking frame rail like no other. Fucking love it. And they actually last a long time. They're like 60 fucking bucks, but they last pretty good. Alright, so now that the drawer malfunction's fixed. And my phone's like actually gonna try to die on me, so I'm trying to use that portable charger to charge at the same time here. It's a Irwin tap and die set. Underneath that is a Matco test lead set to go on actual connectors, like to go in the connector and everything, on sensors and stuff. That's a U-joint puller. This is also another junk door. Extra magnet tray, dead blow that actually really probably should throw away. Angle grinder, guard, O-ring set. This is a Eaton transmissions deal for the transmission. O-ring set for my jack. More fuel. There's an extra brace of disc. Another fifth wheel. Trailer connector thing. Acetone. Locks for trailers. More fuel. Oh, I forgot about having this one. Another wire wheel. Extra one of these, a bearing, lights that work, just all kinds of random shit. Voltmeter, wiring stuff, test leads, shit like that. Junk drawer, it's not even actually coming out all the way. Cheap chisel set, snacks, Matco digital dial caliper, which I need to get a new battery for. These I made. It's for dealing with frame and bread. Is a D13 Volvos, putting the exhaust manifold and gaskets back on because it's a gasket per cylinder. Cut the top off, cut a line in it for flathead screwdriver, screw them in a couple threads, put your gasket on. And then you can set your exhaust manifold up on this, put your bottom bolt in, pull these out, put another bolt in. More shit, little tiny file set. Those are our new bolts for that same truck, same motor. This drawer ain't coming out all the way. I don't open it all the way like I'm supposed to. That is also a Matco Tools dial caliper, but for rotors, so it's got the points. Gear wrench, Pitman arm puller, master bleed set, gear wrench, brake pad thickness, gauge thingamabob, spatula, hot commodity around my joint, equalizer tool, two different brake tools. These are from Matco Tools as well. These are carbide scrapers for gaskets. They work pretty good. This is another homemade special tool. This is to go back in air. Thanks to another fucking phone call here. I'm starting to get into a really lovely mood. Attempting to finish this. I'm gonna go faster. Clutch tool for my truck. Windshield tools, a pick and a deal for locking strip. straps for a U-joint puller that I made. That's now broken. It's actually in that bottom drawer. Oil filter set, which I'm actually thinking about selling because I never fucking use it anymore. Don't really see the point. Toyota tool, I do see the point in that one. Fuel filter for 6.0s and 7.3s. Matco strap wrench. Big Davco Matco extractor bolt set. Just got that. This is where I keep everything else. WD-40 paint. A vacuum refiller set for coolant. Large or big truck adapter set for pressure deal. 3/4 drive ratchet, torch, extra deals and some other random shit. My pressure tester, shop air supplied. Drill, light, 1/2-inch drive, Matco, air impact, radio, drill bits. Can of WD-40 I had to buy on a road call. Spill free funnel. Cheap tap and die set which I need to take home. Give myself more room. Caliper compressors. Slide hammer. Chain for transmissions. Any questions about anything, give me a holler. I'll be more than happy to answer it.